For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. And it's going to be the Thunder off the tip. Now, here's SGA. Chamberlain. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Lillard. Outside, Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Avdia can't hit. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Lillard. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dort. Chamberlain a screen. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Lillard. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Right side, Avdia. Tipped away.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the floor awareness? By Gilgeous-Alexander, solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 9-point game. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
3 points.
And Avdia is very good at knowing when to fire from deep. He's not going to pass up these opportunities from the corner.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Williams. Outside, Avdia. Lillard with no one around. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, this is what Dame time is all about. The ability to instantly respond.
Williams with a clean look. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
There's a screen by Williams. And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 7.
The Trailblazers, 15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allen.
Well, listen, Denny Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9". He can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main thing is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Let's turn our attention to the sideline for the latest on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What's the situation there, Allie?
I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, look, reality hits hard, and I know he's frustrated by this setback, but you have to take things one day at a time and just get yourself right.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Henderson outside. Back to Kamara. And stolen by Williams. Dort with the ball. Lillard picks him up.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Trailblazers trailed by 3. And Lillard gets double teamed. And it's Thibault in the corner. And he hits it to tie the game up. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight. Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. 1:44 left now here in the second. Right side, SGA. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside Williams. Outside Avdia. Williams a screen. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is good. Avdia's got the lead up to 1 now for Portland. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Avdia. Williams a screen. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
SGA double team. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Caruso, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Sharp with it. Williams picks him up. Inside, Williams. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Screen by Hartenstein. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Here's Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Second chance shot. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
My. That nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Greg, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Holiday. Lillard outside. And then Lillard slams it in.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Williams. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Bosh. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Second shot opportunity. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Substitution on the floor.
Thunder trailing by 4. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
And he gets it to go. Dort's got his first basket.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
And Sharp has it in the corner. And the Trailblazers another three.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Mitchell outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And it's Mitchell missing. Portland leading by 4. Lillard outside. Out beyond the wing. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
Over in the corner, Dort. Shoots over Lillard. Off target from the wing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Sharp. Out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Timeout.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. We've got 1:18 left for the third. Pass to Wallace. Off the run. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Hartenstein. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Misses the baby hook. Trailblazers leading by 11. Left side Bosh. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Caruso. Over Holiday. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Bosh. Trailblazers leading by 9. To the middle. Sharp. Holmgren with the steal. And here's Chamberlain. Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sharp's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Now Chamberlain. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Outside Bosh. Back to Sharp. Outside Avdia. Bosh with it. Dort covering. Lillard from outside. And another three for Portland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain a screen to the inside. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, Avdia. It's good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Chamberlain a screen. Mitchell! Another shot.
Portland foul. T. Steinberg. First personal foul.
And that one misses. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here are the Trailblazers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Drives to the hoop. And Lillard throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And stolen by Sharp.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stat, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Damian Lillard.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Avdia buries the long-range jumper.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks.
euphoria. Honoria on a run.